What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Let's get a tweet out nice and quick. You doing about this? Oh my goodness. Qualifier starts in freaking 12 hours. Actually, no. We'll save the qualifier tweet for tomorrow, probably. Instead, we'll do this. Dearest at Marvel Champions, shout out to at Joel for delivering his promised video this week. Never oh man, I want to say never leave again, but he said in the video it's basically going to be a video every 2 years, so maybe we'll just say that. Actually, no, we'll just leave it at that. I'll let people discover that on their own. P.S. Oh no.
Man loves beans.
Okay. Tweet. All right. What up, everybody? Whoa. Okay, Simon actually got his donation in first. Jason Wild Bunch, I'm so sorry. You got beat. And the it might not look like it, but sent directly through the Streamlabs link in the description. I hate to say it, but the slap is going to Simon. Slap. Simon, thank you very much, dude. Just saying, slappity slap slap. You got it. But Jason Wild Bunch also sent over two. It's even more heartbreaking when I read your message saying first time getting slapped. Sorry, man. Alright, I'm gonna set this to auto. Your name is up there, but sorry, dude. You got beat just slightly. Okay, let's get right into it though. When you finish in variant 5 BG, whenever I can drop suicides to place my war defense, it'll probably take like 3 streams to do it. Probably a chapter a stream, I'm guessing. So yeah, it's gonna take some time, but whenever I place my war defense, I'll basically chip away at it. Alright, because I want to do it without suicides. It's just the champions for this variant, they're not really suicide friendly champions, you know, most of them at least. And although I was able to get through all but the final boss item list, even with suicides, without resetting, I think it'll just be more fun if I drop the suicides. Get to play around a little bit more. Speaking of dropping suicides, guys, we have a little bit of info. I'm just waiting on this free crystal. We have a little bit of info about the Summoner Showdown. And there's a lot of health, a lot of time. You've got 10 full minutes to do that fight. And I wonder if suicides is even going to be part of the equation. I'm thinking right now at least, you're not going to want to run suicides, which is kind of crazy to me because I was thinking, oh yeah, they'd be required for sure, but I don't think that's the case. Unless you, I mean, you could use champions that heal, and of course that would give you an advantage, sort of, but we don't know if champions that can heal would also be able to deal enough damage. Probably not. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. But in any case, we got to do some energy dumps. I'm almost capped on regular energy, so I guess we'll start there, and then I got to do AQ. And yeah. If I donate $100, will you always make that sound you made in Joel's video? I don't even know what sound I made. I honestly don't remember. So Laura, I mean, I don't think she's in here tonight. I think she had to go to sleep early tonight. But she can tell you, I make sounds all the time that I cannot repeat. Because she asked me to. She's like, "Can you make that sound again?" And no, I can't. I don't know what sound I made. I don't know why I made it. It just came out of me, and that's it. A few voids in variant 5, which are annoying with suicides. I faced a void on my initial run, and I did it with Claire, and it really wasn't a big deal. Maybe the other ones would be more of a big deal, but regardless, I just want to spam specials and have fun spamming specials, you know? I feel like the content, like, let me put it this way. If I needed to get through variant more quickly, before the war season like started up and everything, I would just run through with suicides and whatever, you know. I'll get through it, I'll get the rewards, we'll keep it moving. But if I have the option that I am in a few days here going to be dropping suicides, well, it's just going to be more fun, so why not? Would you consider using Sorcerer Supreme in Labyrinth? No, I don't think I would. I tested her out in the CCP, although that was rank 3. That was before we had access to this beta server where I could rank her up. So, maybe. But I don't think so. I think she's more of the utility champion that's good in like the mid-range level fights, like Act 6. Where, you know, there's a few 100,000 health that you got to chew through, and you could be sustainable through that. But if it's like a really quick fight, then you just want to use a bursty damage dealer like Corvus here, or if it's a long fight like Labyrinth or the Abyss, you're gonna want to go with a more sustainable DPS kind of option. Sorcerer Supreme is interesting though, because she has lots of armor breaks, and I wonder if you could get the style down enough that you could just have crazy amounts of reduced armor on the opponent. And I don't know what kind of damage that would look like. I don't think it'd be better than running some of these other champs, but yeah. What is this, MSD? Venom, Green Goblin, Rhino, Vulture, Electro, and Dr. Octopus, the Sinister Six of Contest of Champions. Isn't it a shame they don't have a synergy together like the Fantastic Four? Dude, if Kabam ever opens up the ability to throw in like more than 5 champs, that's what we need, and then add a new synergy for those guys. Oh, Laura is in here. What's up, Laura? We're just talking about some noises that I make. Brandon came late. You talking about a sound you made? Oh, you heard it. Was it about the sound you made when you picked up the rotten nectarine? No. If so, what was that sound? I don't know what that sound was, but I was telling you, or I was trying to explain that sometimes I make noises, and you ask me to repeat those noises, and I can't do it because I don't know what noise I made. It just comes out. I never try to make a noise. I don't know, man. It's just like a natural reaction. Was Venom Sinister 6? Yeah, Venom Sinister 6. I actually have no idea. I just wanted to sound like I was cool. We last BG Psy Pixie Bell. What's with the size already? What? Tweet Baldy. Okay, what we got? Check it out. Hold up. Dip. Pixie Bell, where is yours? Was it a recent tweet? Because I don't see. Maybe I had to refresh. Hold on. In any case, the energy dumpage is done. I don't see anything here, Pixie Bell. If it was a while ago, well, let me know, but I'm already back like 6 hours ago. 7 hours ago. Did you change your Twitter profile to private or anything like that? Yes, it was recent. Yeah, check and see if you're on set to private or something like that, because I have nothing here. Corey sent it over Buck saying B Nanner or B Banner. I thought that was B Nanner for a second there, but it's B Banner saying, "How the hell are you?" That's right, I heard about that. What? Anyway, enough about you. I was reading Playboy earlier for the articles, and I was thinking about you. What? Wait. Why were you think? You know, never mind. Need you to create a vibrating bald cap. Maybe one with Bluetooth? Either way, happy birthday, Dingus. Corey, what in the world? For shame. For shame. What note is this? This technically isn't my path, but let's see. It's the Spider-Verse one. Can't touch this, and Spider-Verse. We should be okay here. I don't need to use... Oh, wait. Do I... Oh, no, I do still need to use Colossus for this guy. Well, I would probably be okay. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. I think it'll be all right. There's no limber, right? Let me double check. No. Just can't touch this and the Spider-Verse thing. The power to the cower and all that. All right, let's try to use King Groot. The king, the one, the only King Groot. I need to only hit this guy when he's parry stun though, and was failing to get some parry stuns going, man. Maybe I should only do heavy attacks because there's a node for it. I don't even remember how much attack it gives. I don't even think it's that much. I want to push this guy to special 2. If possible, if he'll let me. Yes, thank you for not using your special. Alright, we need to stall. Because watch this. I'm gonna use a heavy attack, and then I'm gonna immediately L3 him, but I want my Furies to be up. I need to stall for that, if possible. You know what? We just gotta go. Okay. Good enough. I wanted to have the Fury up for that heavy attack as well, but couldn't quite get it. Ah, I thought that was gonna push him to an L2. That was the whole purpose of doing that. Alright, whatever. Whatever, dude. It can't be that much attack. I'm guessing it's 5% for each. No, 5% is a lot. Maybe 3%. I'm gonna read it after this. Oh no, Spidey, you really hurt me. Dude, let me parry you. Oh god, he actually is hurting me. Okay. Gotta wait for my Fury to be up. It's probably gonna kill him. I'm probably not gonna heal anyway. Maybe I should just let it rip now. It's gonna kill him. I should have launched it earlier so I could have got some kind of healing back, because he's just dead out of this. Oh well. Pixie Bell, I still don't see anything here, by the way. So... Okay, this is weird. I could see a tweet that Justin liked and retweeted. Watch. Check this out. Okay, so here's everything. It's in order of time. So here's last message from Corey 37 minutes ago. If I click on this that was retweeted, then I could see this. This is what I think This is what I think of when you go off on the many tangents you make. 3 hours late there. Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards. Oh man, I don't know if I saw that episode, or I probably did, but it was such a long time ago that I don't remember it. Of him holding the time cards. Okay, Corey. Corey, thank you for the... Oh, that was just a membership. 3 in a row. Well, thank you for the continued support, dude. Appreciate it, man. Okay. Let's get out of this fight. We got a couple more to do, or at least one more to do right now. And then we can get out of here and actually hit the arena so I can stop clickbaiting you all. It's the one where they ruined Mr. Krabs' dollar bill, right? Oh, is it? Because I did see that episode. I do remember that episode. I do remember that. So I'm going to try and solo all the bosses. Options for Silver Surfer is redacted. He's going to be really good for the node interaction. That may trip up a lot of other champions. Oh. Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder how many people are gonna be private with their strategies versus share them publicly. Here's my guess. Ready for this? Here's my guess. It's gonna start out. Some people are gonna try to keep it private, and within like a day, the strategies are gonna be out there, public knowledge. There's gonna be no point to hiding anything, and people are just gonna be going nuts. That's that. And then maybe, just maybe, there's some strategy. I doubt it, but it's a slim chance that some strategy actually remains hidden until like the final day. Somebody was keeping it a secret and then goes nuts on that final day and clutches it out. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be a pretty publicly known thing. I said I was gonna look at this node to see how much attack I gained, and I didn't. I don't think an L3 would kill him right there. Probably do one more heavy. Okay, 23%. Oh, and I got the 20%. A little bit of extra juice on it. This dude is toast. That punch. Yash sending over 100 rupees. Thank you, dude. Saying, hey, BG, busy at work. Was busy at work here after a long time, and as usual, I'm saying what I'm saying, but not because someone's here. I understand. I totally understand. Oh wait, well, speaking of that, someone, Laura said, Brian, I explained the sound if you're interested. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna scroll up a few. Okay, you won't let me video you. That's correct. Guys, you know when Brian is about to die, but he doesn't? He makes that yelling noise. It's similar to that, but more girly. What do you mean more girly? Everything I do is incredibly manly. What? This is nonsense. Okay, I'm gonna check that node, and then we're gonna hit the arena. I'll be able to read these messages a lot easier. Oh, it's 6%? Whoa! Well-timed blocks grant the attacker passive fury charge, increasing their attack rating by 6% per charge. Up to 10 charges can be gained, and performing a medium or light attack consumes 1 charge. I didn't realize it was 60% extra attack that you gain. That's a lot. I mean, you have to do heavy attacks, which honestly, even if you just do like parry medium heavy, that's probably more damage for most champions. But you know, still pretty good. Okay, let's go hit the arena. Pug Police set it over 5. Pug Police, thank you very much. Saying, for what it's worth, Banana Man, I always enjoy your tangents. Pug Police, thank you very much. just for you, just because you said that, I'm gonna go on a, let's see, I'm gonna be live for like another hour and 40 minutes. I'll just round it up. It's gonna be a 2-hour tangent starting now. So where do I begin? You know what I find really interesting about the world, guys? Shoes. Like, if we didn't wear shoes, where would we be? What would our feet look like? You guys ever seen those videos of people that like skate barefoot? You know, usually in I mean, I don't know what countries exactly, but all right, now I'm done. Sorry. Pug Police, thank you very much for the 5. Deej, also member for 3 months in a row. I'm not sure if Deej is in here, but if you are, or if you hear this on the playback, thank you for the continued support as well. Appreciate that. Ryan, should I rank up my unawakened 5-star Colossus? Yes. Colossus, awakened, unawakened, doesn't matter. The dude's a monster. I mean, it matters, but, you know, even still, unawakened, he's a monster. I did it. It cost my sanity, but I beat epic difficulty this month using Iron Fist and Cyclops. You are nuts. But congrats, man. Oh, man. 2-hour tangent, huh? Gonna talk about Prestige then? Oh, no, that's longer than 2 hours, dude. We don't have enough time for that. Unduped Hood, Wasp, Hulk, OG, and Magic Whom to 5-star rank 3 and rank 4. I would not go with Hulk OG. The two best out of there, in my opinion, are Wasp and Magic. I mean, both Hood and Wasp, they're kind of synergy champions. They support Ghost. Of course, they're not totally useless on their own, but still, like Wasp, because she's not a very sustainable champion, it's hard to recommend investing too many resources into her unless you also have a Ghost. And this way you get the benefit of like ranking up a supporting teammate that is actually useful in some situations. Whereas if you don't have Ghost, ranking up Wasp on her own, a little bit rough. Magic is a great champion, just standalone champion, does not need synergies or anything like that. But she's a power control champ that typically you're gonna have an easier time using other champions to get through the majority of content, and just use her when you need that power control. So yeah, even though Wasp and Magic are the best two out of that list, I don't know, you might not want to necessarily take them to rank 4 at the moment and save those resources for a champion that can be like an everyday workhorse type of champ that you just use all the time, you know? Nick at Night sent it over to Nick at Night, thank you very much, saying Thing rank 2 unawakened seems pretty good with Fantastic 4. He can be worth rank 2 unawakened. I don't know if I would fully recommend it unless you still need to complete variant 2. Just because he's another example of a champion that is super powerful, extremely powerful in the right situation, but oftentimes gets you know, other champions get picked over Thing for the everyday fights. For the XL variant, he is certainly among the best though, and yeah, if you have not cleared that, then I'd recommend ranking him up. If not, then honestly I would just leave him at rank 1 and what's it called, just, you know, rank him up in the future. You could rank him up another time. He's not going to go anywhere. He's not leaving your account. His awakened ability, while not mandatory to play him offensively, it's a pretty nice awakened ability, and it definitely adds to his power for sure. So yeah, that's my advice on that one. Thank you very much for the 2. After that mess with Twitter, I forgot to tell you that I pulled 5-star Mojo. Ooh, Pixie Bell. Very nice. I like Mojo. I want to play him more. I really do. But, yeah, I don't have the SIGs to invest into him after just investing into Sasquatch. What's up, Dicer? Brian, you're the highlight of my day. Oof, that rough of a day, huh? That I'm the highlight? Oh no. That's not good. Is 10k prestige enough for a top 50 alliance? I'm not sure. What you can do is after AQ this week, take a look at the leaderboard, right? When the rewards after day 5, when it shows like who are the top X amount of alliances. I don't remember how many they show, but I think I'm assuming they go maybe to like 200 the way they do with the arena rewards. I don't know. But you can take a look and see who placed number 50, and then you know, look up that alliance and then see the prestige. I honestly don't know where it is today. I'm guessing it's higher than 10k, but I don't know for sure. I mean, if I had to guess, I would say probably in the neighborhood of like 10.5 or higher even for a top 50, but I don't know. Tweet sucker. What up, Dicer? What do we got here? Ooh, dude. Congrats. Very nice, man. Congrats on the 6-star Domino, dude. It's a great 6-star to get because she doesn't need to be awakened. So it's awesome, man. Very good 6-star. Anthony Cholera. I hope I didn't mess up your name. Send it over to saying, is Red Hulk worthy of a rank 4? Red Hulk's an interesting one. Speaking of Domino, if you have Domino, if you use Domino, then yes, I will say absolutely worth rank 4. That said, if you do not use Domino, the answer is a little bit more complicated than that. For most people, I don't know what I mean. I guess I don't know what I would say for most people. He's a little bit situational. I think he's a solid champion all around, just solid champion, but he's not like an overpowered kind of champion. He's just solid. People use him in Alliance War, even at the highest levels. For certain nodes, he can be pretty good at countering certain things. He's an XL champ that's got poison and poison immune and incinerate resistance. Very easy damage output, even though it's not the absolute highest. It's certainly plenty enough to get through most quests and things like that. So yeah, I mean, the only thing I could really tell you is, like I said, if you have a Domino, my answer is yes, he's worth it. If you don't have a Domino, it's just one of those complicated, it depends kind of answers. Depends on the other champions that you're thinking about ranking up and things like that. But he's certainly not a bad champion to invest in, you know. I hope that helps. Thank you very much for the 2. Matt sending over Buck. Thank you very much, Matt. Matt Renna saying, BG, hi, how are you? Hello. Pretty good. Good, I'm glad. Anyway, I have rank up gems for Mutant all the way to rank 5 and an unranked Magneto. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? You're thinking... I see what you're thinking, man. You're thinking it's time to sell that Magneto and get yourself a real mutant champion, right? Magneto kind of sucks. No, I'm just kidding. Magneto's cool, man. I think that's a good move, but I'd highly recommend waiting until the full release of Magneto's out. He's still could be tweaked before release and stuff like that on the beta and all that. So, you know, the information wasn't really supposed to come out about the champion yet. They're still tweaking things, potentially. It's just that some of it got leaked early. So, yeah, man, I would not pull the trigger on that rank up just yet, but definitely keep those gems in your back pocket for the day that the buff does go live, you know. But dude, thank you very much. Appreciate the buck. Nick at Night sending over another 2 as well, saying, what about Mr. Fantastic? Told him BTB. Told him BTB. BTB. What is BTB? 5 rank 5 worthy. Mr. Fantastic, I never see people use Mr. Fantastic. I think he might be a little bit on the underrated side, but I don't have experience with him to really say. I don't know where he's like best used type of thing. Like I don't know, man. I can't really confidently give the green light on Mr. Fantastic just because I never, like I said, never see people use him, but there's definitely part of me that thinks he is worth it. So yeah, man, I don't know on that one. Here's what I think about sometimes when thinking about if a champion's rank 5 worthy or not. Like, let's say I was on a new account. Let's say I continued playing the McFabio account, right? And I got to the point where I had 5-star champions that I was thinking about taking to rank 5. I probably wouldn't hesitate to rank up Mr. Fantastic because he's probably good enough, right? Just in terms of overall power, he's probably good enough. But if you have all the options in the world, you just have an account that has literally every champion on it, how many champions would you have to go through before rank 5ing Mr. Fantastic? Probably a lot, unless you're doing it just for, you know, kind of the collection purposes of wanting to get all the Fantastic Four at rank 5. You'd probably choose quite a few others over Mr. Fantastic. So yeah, man, I don't know if that helps with your decision at all, but that's kind of all I can tell you, since I don't have one ranked up. I don't have one period as a 5 or 6 star. So I think he's solid, but so many other better champs. All right, let's keep this grind going. Thanos sent it over to saying last 2 Paylon. Oh god, Paylon is in Pelon. I was like, what the heck does that mean? Okay, last 2. Usually I did my Legends run today. Instead of 2 Corvus, 2 Proxima, Doctor Strange, went with Corvus, Mags, Wolverine, Storm, and Cyclops. I tested it and got more damage with that team. Okay. Very interesting. Did you test it when you were pre-charged up or post-charged up? Because post-charged up, I don't believe that team does more damage, but I could be wrong. And I got 259.46. I feel like that won't be enough. What do you think? It's gonna be close, dude. I've been hearing lots of times, all in that right around that 3-hour mark. So there's no way to know. Now you just gotta play the waiting game, and that's kind of all you can do. It's a solid time for sure, but so many people compete for it, and only 100 people get it. So we'll have to see, man. I wish you the best of luck, dude. I hope you do get it. I really do. But yeah, man, thank you for the 2. Michael Garcia sent it over 2 as well, saying thoughts on last. All right, what do we got here? Thoughts on last. Here we go. BG 100% Abyss got a mutant tier 5 class catalyst. Sitting at the bench is Unawakened Mags and Awakened Omega Sig 45. Dude, I had to pause for a second there because I almost thought I was reading like the same comment as the one before about ranking up Magneto, but this is indeed a different one. Okay, sitting on the bench is Unawakened Mags and Awakened Omega Sig 45. Who do I rank 3? I have 565 Omega and no 5-star Mags. I mean, dude, that's kind of the debate that I'm having myself. So I don't know how much I'm going to be able to help you here. I'm leaning towards Omega Red. I'm leaning more towards Omega Red. I think I think Magneto's gonna be powerful, right? First off, we don't have all the info on Magneto. We can test them all day on the beta, but it's the beta, right? So we don't have all the info on it. And there is a thunderstorm rolling through, man. I saw a flash outside and I was like, is that lightning? Nope, don't hear anything else. And eventually, yep, okay, there's the thunder. So it must be a good ways away, I guess. But anyway, what was I gonna say? So yeah, we don't have all the info about Magneto. So right there, you definitely shouldn't make a decision now. But even still, I think Magneto is going to be a powerful champion, but I don't think he's going to be able to cover quite as many obstacles that Omega Red can. The problem with Omega Red is he needs more SIGs. SIG 45 is not going to cut it. He's not going to be better than your 5-star version. What I'm thinking is going to be best. Here's kind of what I'm leaning towards for my own rank ups is ranking up and investing in Omega Red. I think long term, again, just a better champion, and keeping Magneto at like a rank 2 level, either 565 or 6-star rank 2, and that'll probably be good enough for the times that you need to counter a robot. You know, he's not going to be the champion. Magneto, I don't think at least, is going to be the champion they use all the time. I think he is going to be more of that, hey, the dude crushes robots and metal champions, and for those times, you probably don't need the additional firepower. So that's what I'm leaning towards, but we'll have to continue to wait and see on that a little bit. But thank you very much, dude, for the 2. Skull the Cosmic 1 sent it over 501. Thank you, man. Saying, I am the one who knocks on the throne of D. Now I take my banana and go to bed. All right, man. Sounds good. The D is yours. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Yash sent it over 100 rupees saying, BG, ever happens when you just can't play the game? Like the hands don't even coordinate with you and you lose a fight you could have won easily. Yeah, dude, every day. Literally every day, man. It happens all the time. This game, you know, the further you get in this game, like the damage of the opponents, it scales. It doesn't scale linearly, you know. It because our skills allow us to play like without getting hit in a lot of fights. The opponent has to deal a pretty good amount of damage if you know, to like make it matter for those times where you do mess up and everything. And hey, I'm fighting Gamora right here, so Gamora is an easy opponent to fight against, right? But her specials, they sure do a lot of damage. It's a great example where, yeah, just a little slip up and you're toast, or you miss time at parry. Again, that could be it. As your one chance, you know. Like it happens all the time where I don't know, just have those off days. It was happening during my I really felt that way during like my 6.3 Legends run, where I don't know, man, I'm just feeling really off that day. Couldn't quite pull it together for certain parts, whereas taking my time probably would have been fine, but I don't know, it's just one of those days, you know. If I was just like, you know, I'm not feeling it today, and then came back tomorrow, probably would have played a lot better. When sleep deprived, that usually doesn't help either. But dude, thank you very much for the 100 rupees. Stroker by Saber also sending over a buck. Saying, what are you saying? I don't see a message anywhere around. Aha, it was right there. How did I miss it? I lost my banana BG, but I still support it through super chats and dad jokes. What does Pelon mean? Bald man, I think, or something like that. We looked it up. I used to say Pelon a lot. P.S. Pelon is for Pixie. Well, I also say it wrong. We looked it up, and it's not pronounced Pelon, but yeah, Lakers Bodyguard says it a lot, and That's how I read it. So yeah. Speaking of Lakers bodyguard, what's up, dude? Also sent over a buck saying, Beaver, how the hell are you? No way. Mustard pickle juice soda with mayo frosting and a habanero top is the best. Anyways, do you have the cutoffs? Also, say Peelan for Pixie. Wow. Lastly, happy Bean B Day. The cutoffs for the Sunday arena, I actually don't know. I just push milestones, and I land in the I think it's 11 to 30% bracket. So yeah. I was watching my cousin's live stream again tonight, asking what he uses for his beard. Of course, he said nothing. Offered suggestions. Someone asked what to do for bald heads. I told him turtle wax is for bald heads for the shine. There we go. Perfect. Oh, man. Hug Police also said over too, saying, I reclaim my D. Probably not for long, though. Well, Pug Police, thank you very much. The D is once again yours. MSG. You need your sleep. What is this? KBG, I give up. I'll let you know one of my secret champion picks for round 1. Well, I would say Rachel, but that's too much of an inside joke. I guess you'll have to wait for the future. ... Past. Whoa, dude. Isn't that one of the movies? Like X-Men Days of Future Past or something like that? We're gonna get to the bottom of this riddle right here, right now. Let me see. X-Men Days of Future Past. There we go. IMDb. Oh, this got some good reviews. Whoa. 8 out of 10. 8.0 out of 10. Holy moly. Rachel. None of these say Rachel. Some of them just go by other names. All right, hold on. Rachel. Damn it, just tell me who it is. Some of these are saying Rachel, but... Oh, here we go. Rachel Summers, also known as Marvel Girl, Baby Phoenix, and Phoenix. Aha! I'm sure a bunch of people said that in this chat as well, but I wanted to solve the riddle myself. I'm going to sleep. Okay. Have a good night. Dice set over 2 saying read up 2x. Thank you, Dicer. Saying, BG, ever feel like you're being ripped in half? You know, I can't say that I have. I'm sure this is going to be an interesting story, though. Let me tell you a little story. Just as I get Aegon to rank 5 and pull a good 6-star and decide to try and spend more time at MCOC, COD M has an update. That is COD M, right? Like Call of Duty something. Okay, let me see. That drastically overhauls the game and introduces the gunsmith, massively adding to the amount of customization and personalization you can do to your gun. Sounds like RIP MCOC time. Oh man. Well, that sounds fun, dude. I mean, the nice thing about it is, like, whichever you decide to play, the other one's gonna be there for when you get bored of, you know, the other. Call of Duty M. Yeah, that's right, BG. Thank you, Pixie Bell. I thought so. I've never. I mean, is that just the mobile? The M is for mobile, or is that? I honestly don't know. But either way. Sounds Sounds pretty cool. Wait. It's not Summers. It's a friend of hers. And said friend came to the main timeline. Okay, because I was thinking there's no way you're going to be using Phoenix to take... It's not happening. Phoenix to win a tournament. I mean, Phoenix can barely win a fight. Listen, I don't even care if there's any Phoenix fans in here right now. She's not good. She needs a buff. She should be really cool. And she's just... Can you please write down in your Kabam notepad, please change the degen and starburst nodes out of map 6. I think it's been suggested. So there's nothing I could really do about it. If I had the power to remove those nodes, I would. But yeah. As many things as I could write down in a Kabam notepad to pass along info and stuff to them, it's still up to Kabam, you know. Think about it, BG. Look up Rachel Summers. You may find your answer. The first thing I want to do to look this up is go to this website I just found called Aunt May. And I'm going to find Phoenix. Synergies. Is this the one? Is this the one? Is this the one? Is it one of these three? Can you tell me that much? If not, I will go to Google. Skull the Cosmic One sent it over 202. Saying, Pugs, you were right. Now let me have proper rest. Oh, man. Skull, thank you very much for another 202, dude. Appreciate it, man. What's up, B. Daniels? BG. Guess who did Arena on Thursday? What? And then again today, hint, I'm not talking about you. Bonus question, 3-star Starkey cutoff. You were going so strong. I was so proud of you until you asked about the 3-star Stark Spidey cutoff. You son of a B-man, B. Daniels. But nice, dude. Hitting that Arena, I like it. Brian Granticus, dude, I thought you were saying Galactus for a second there. You dingbot. Okay. Call me a dingbot. I'm still gonna look up your last message. Shouldn't even be doing it. Brian, the police easily caught the man stealing board games. It was a trivial pursuit. Ugh. Tom, why? Boo. BG, who's the better Spidey, Starkey or Stealthy? Well, they're both quite different in where and how you want to use them. I prefer Stark Spidey between the two, but I honestly don't really enjoy playing either Spidey. But if I'm forced into it, then I prefer to play Stark Spidey. If I need the slow from Stealth Spidey, I'd rather use a champ like She-Hulk. You're in the right mindset, but no. Think about maybe, and I'm just spitballing here, about a lock. P.S. It's a mutant and not Psylocke. This guy? And this makes sense. Do you think he's got the damage? This is the only one I could think of. I just said it was a mutant PG. I thought this guy is a mutant. Is he not? I mean, I know, like, you know, he's tech because he's a robot and all, but I thought Warlock actually was mutant. All right, hold on. A lock. While I'm here, I wanted to check something. Yeah, no, this guy's not, he doesn't have any cold snap stuff, right? Because I was thinking he could potentially be good, but not if he just melts himself. Is it this guy then? I don't know. What other lock is there? That isn't Psy. Maybe a lock means a synergy between a champion that's name ends with lock. Well, I know there's a synergy with, it just brings me back to this guy. I don't know. Ooh. Is it this? Is Bishop? Are you thinking of going with Bishop? That'd be wild. That's probably not who you're talking about, but now, I mean, maybe it is because he's got the energy resistance. Can deal crazy amounts of damage with that energy resistance, I guess. But probably not this guy, right? I don't know. I'm lost. Oh, yeah, that is that guy. You said ding, ding, ding. Okay. Very interesting. Whoa, I see an 8-parter from Pete. Holy crap. Pete, I'm going to read that in just a moment. But first, we got to catch up a little bit here. Broski, Santa 05, saying, hey, BG, what do you call a sassy squatch? Have fun with the Wait, what? Working on variant 1 right now. Better late than never. Dude, I mean, that variant's the most difficult one, so I don't blame you for not having it done at the moment. But what do you call a sassy squatch? Man, I can't stop thinking about Psych whenever I hear things like the sassy squatch, you know? But dude, thank you very much for the 5. And was there a new member as well? Is it not showing in the chat? I'm so confused as to why it's not actually showing up in the chat itself. This isn't a renewal too, is it? Or maybe it is. But the name is V Naveen Kumar. Which, if you are in here, dude, thank you very much. It's so weird that it's not showing for some reason. But yeah, man, thank you very much. Welcome. Please enjoy your banana. And I'm gonna spam some sweet custom emojis. All right, I want to read this 8-parter from Pete. Let's see, this should be interesting. Where does it begin? I see 3 of 8. Pete, it starts at 3 of 8. The first message I see from you is, first of all, how dare you? And then it starts off, he offered one of the zookeepers an extra $100 per day. What? Did some of them get cut off? Let me know before I start reading these. I feel like we're missing important information. Sunspot was in Days of Future Past, actually. Of course he was. I remember watching that movie very much. What? Yeah, Pete, I don't know what happened, dude. It starts out at number 3. It shows all on my screen. I could resend the first couple. Yeah, try resending it. Or I mean, you could just tweet too if it's really messed up. I don't know. But for some reason it wouldn't show them. Do you think Archangel is good? I think Archangel is good, but situationally good. He's not the type of champion that you're going to use all the time. There's far too many bleed or poison immune champions in this game. You pretty much have to be fighting someone that is does not have those immunities for him to be worth using. You have to use his charges correctly. It'll be interesting. I'm intrigued. I'm really curious to see what the strategy is going to be for this fight. There's some 4-star champions that I do not have, and I'm going to be so sad if it's one of those 4 stars that just comes out as like the best champ, you know? Like, what if it is Sasquatch that's the best champ? Here's what I know about Dave. He likes to give hints. He really likes to give hints. That doesn't mean that he's spent hundreds of hours of testing, though. It just means that, you know, kind of first instincts, he maybe put Sasquatch in the video as a way to, like, give a little bit of a hint of who to use. And if Sasquatch happens to be the best, well, I don't have a 4-star Sasquatch. I almost went for him, but I mean, I was prepping for the Abyss and I just figured, what are the odds? I'll pick him up later. I'm gonna be the testing guy since, you know, sadness. Yeah. Pete, I don't know if these like, did you try sending them again? Because I still don't see anything. And I'm guessing you already tried to send them. For some reason, they're not going through. Tweet BG? Sure. What is your name on Twitter? I do not know. Oh, here we go. Let's see. I've been wanting to do some endgame content, but don't know what to do. Which variants should I think about doing? I've already explored variant 4 and did a single run of the others except variant 1. I'm on 6.4.1 and I have no suicides. What do you suggest? Yeah, this is a ton of info. I don't want to be rude. I really do not want to be rude. But if you're this far into the game, should have a little bit more of an idea of kind of the direction you want to go and be able to, you know, kind of narrow it down a little bit more. I'm still going to try to offer some advice, and I will say the variance is what you want to focus on. Either the variance or, you know, getting that single clear through to the, you know, the Grandmaster to get all those first time Act 6 rewards. But I'd recommend ranking towards the variants. You already have Ghost ranked up. She can handle almost all the variant 3, so you're kind of good there. You just gotta actually do the content, of course. Colossus is just a beast of a rank up, just in general. See Quake down here is kind of the same thing, just a beast of rank up in general. You can go with Venom, who's good in variant 2 and 5. It's probably a good way to go since variant 5 is extremely rewarding, and in my opinion, I found it to be easier than the other variants even. So And then, of course, Aegon. If you have an awakening gem, you could always awaken Aegon and start your plans for the Abyss. But if you don't have the awakening gem, well, it's even more incentive to get through the variants. Get the awakening gem, use it on Aegon, partner him up with some of the other horsemen that you already have, and then hop into the Abyss. So there we go. You on top chat? No, there is no top chat anymore. It's all live chat. I don't even have an option for top chat. Everybody switched to live chat and they disappeared. I'll tweet. Weird. Very weird. Oh, here we go. Oh, you tweeted them all. Okay. All right, let's read this. So once there was this old rundown zoo. They weren't making much money. So when their gorilla became ill and passed away, they couldn't afford to buy another one. The gorilla exhibit was one of their most popular attractions, and they knew they couldn't stay open anymore without him. The zoo owner came up with a plan. He offered one of the zookeepers an extra $100 per day to dress up in a gorilla suit and stay in the exhibit, and the zookeeper accepts. Is he crazy? Soon after, people came from near and far to see the extremely human-like gorilla, and it became their most popular attraction. Over time, however, the people grew tired of this human-like gorilla, so he decided to do something more daring to capture the people's attention. Please tell me he's not about to make love with a gorilla. He climbed out of the exhibit. Oh, okay, good. Close call. He climbed out of the exhibit and started walking around the tiger habitat when suddenly he loses his footing and falls in. As he's falling, he starts screaming, "Help me, help me." Right after he lands, he gets jumped by a tiger and leans in and whispers in his ear, "Shut up or we'll both get fired." Pete, what did I just read? When I first saw an 8-parter from you, I thought this was gonna be something to do with your job. Maybe some crazy stuff went down. Who knows, man? It's been a crazy year. Close to some crazy action. I thought something crazy was happening. And you send me this 8-part story. With a punchline of a guy in a tiger suit saying, "Shut up or we'll both get fired." I should end the stream right here and now. You all have Pete to thank for this nonsense and shenanigans and malarkey. I'm not going to do that. Can still the game sound? Whoops. All right. Boo, Pete. Boo. Bones on Hoochie Wife sent it over too, saying, "BG, since it worked so well last time, say when." Are you spinning a crystal right now? Am I too late? I might be too late. By the time you told me to say when, the crystal might have stopped spinning. Or by the time I replied, the crystal might have stopped spinning on its own. But thank you very much for the 2. Or if you haven't spun it yet, let me know. Brian, you know you liked it? Oh, Pete. Read the first part of my name last. Is this the last from Last Arnian? Hey, BG, I'm in the doghouse. Oh, no, dude. Girlfriend was talking for a while, so I pulled out my iPhone and played her off award show style. Wow. This did not go over as well as I hoped. Oh, dude. Oh, Last Arnian. You're gonna be there for a while, probably, dude. Here's what you do, though. I know how to get you out of this situation, okay? Because I, too, have done this before. So, what you gotta do to get out of the doghouse is actually pretty easy. You just play the Hulk Hogan intro music. Or some other wrestling intro music. And you're back in, dude. Just wait for it to be like watching TV or something like that, and then yeah, you're good to go. Dysentery Joe sent it over $1. Saying, hey BG, I was gonna make a carpentry pun that would work. Thought I was gonna nail it, but no one saw my humor. I miss Mr. Croissant. Dysentery Joe, this was awful, dude. Take a lap. Boo. I also miss Mr. Croissant, though. Joel came back to us, but only for one video. It was a few glorious minutes with a sweet-looking thumbnail, and that's all. That's all we got. Ooh, Bones on Uchi Wife. I see your tweet. First time dupe. Ugh. The Mordo Awakening. Probably not what you were going for. But you know, it happens. Can't all be good. Did you hear of the man who built a business of paper money? He built quite a monopoly. Ugh. Why do you guys do this? Is it because Tom's here? You're just seeking Tom's approval? This is disgusting. Speaking of Tom, Brian Galactus Grant last. What? Am I gonna regret this? Brian, why was the pig limping? He pulled his hamstring. Yep. The answer is yeah, I regret it. Boo. Ugh. Take your pig and go take a lap. Why do we tell actors to break a leg? Because every play has a cast. These are awful, guys. Boo. Hopefully the moral of Joel's video resonates with you. The moral of Joel's video. Don't open calf crystals? Is that the moral of it? Because that does resonate with me. I'm done opening calf crystals. You did this to yourself, BG. Pixie Bell, how? How did I do this to myself? Oh, man. Ryan, please answer Darkness 187. He really wants your opinion on something. Darkness 187. What do we got here? ABG, Doom or Domino? I think Doom is the better of the two champions. You know, there's some personal preference. Some people really enjoy playing Domino, but I gotta recommend Doom between the two. PG, last night I asked what champion I should upgrade, and he recommended Cap Marvel. Well, today I grinded 100k gold to get to 270k, and as of now I have a rank 3 5-star Marvel in my roster. Nice. Congrats, man. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Bro, you are the best fighter. Probably not, but thank you very much anyway. He's out here playing with his man thing. Of course I am. Every night. Moral is open. More than one. No. That is not. No. Absolutely not. Open more than one. Like, let me see how many units I have. I don't even know how many units I have right now. But I can tell you how many I would have had if I didn't pop open that cav crystal. It's not really going to be much of a difference. It's only 300 units, but still, all right? The bottom line is I wasted 300 units. Look at that, man. I could have been at 67-17 instead of 64-17. That's a huge difference. Usually with suicides, is Black Widow Clairvoyant a better mystic than Doom? I wouldn't say better or worse. They're both great. They just have different use cases. Sometimes you want to use Doom, sometimes you want to use Claire. If I had both and running suicides, I'd probably find myself using Claire more frequently, but Doom is ridiculous. He's extremely powerful and can't really be replaced. I don't think either of those champions can really be replaced. They're both amazing. Usually I'm trying to 100% variant 4, but in the last chapter on the far left path, just biohazard and bleed vulnerability, there's Hulkbuster. I just can't get past him. It's like a shock biohazard. Yeah, man. Pretty tough. There are some champions that can handle it. King Groot comes to mind because I fight a Hulkbuster with King Groot what feels to be like almost every day because of Alliance Quest, where he was supposed to get swapped out, but he's not swapped out yet. So yeah, King Groot is an option. I'm not sure. I bet Ghost can probably do it if you just do like heavy attacks and then immediately get rid of the I mean, you want bleed though, right? You want to put a bleed on the opponent. Who would be good for that? Maybe Namor wouldn't be the worst. Might be rough to get a solo on him, but you'd be able to bleed him and you'd be able to cancel out a lot of the damage, at least. His shock also only happens when you crit him, I believe, something like that. So Guillotine 2099, even though not an XL champion, you have to just do heavy attacks and stuff too. Might be possible. Fallen Ash, dude, what's up, man? Long time no see. Saying, hey BG, I caught my cat chewing on electrical cords, so I had to ground her. Oh, really? Boo. She's doing better currently and now conducting herself properly. Oh, no, dude. Fallen Ash, not you too, man, with these terrible jokes. Boo. Another one secretly in Tom's army of terrible jokes. Boo. Boo. What's up though, man? How you been? Thank you very much for the 5. Shoot your landlord sending over a buck. Saying that one's for Tom. The buck is for Tom. Oh no. Or wait, is there? Oh, I see. BG, how do you get a farm girl to marry you? First, a tractor. Ugh. I don't even know if this is a joke or if you're just talking about going on farmers only and bragging about your tractor. That might be a thing. I don't know. Ah, boo though, man. Terrible. Boo. Boo. BG, I resisted the temptation the first time, but Kabam brought back the Aegon calves. I'm worried. Wait, again? Are you serious? The Aegon calves are back again? I'm about to go check the crystals. Is this for real? What the? Do they always do this? Dude, I don't really know the cycle of calf crystals because I usually just ignore them. But do they normally do this? What the hell? I mean, it's Aegon, so they might have just been like, whoops, we just accidentally re-added one of our best-selling crystals. Whoopsie daisy, must have been a bug. I feel like we saw this with Blade. I feel like the amount of Blade crystals, the times we saw them in the store, I feel like it was a lot. I don't know. All right. Let me check on AQ. Am I clear? I am clear. All right, cool. Let's knock these out real quick. 2 fights left. Okay. Wait, hold on a second. Okay. I don't even know what I'm looking at, but whatever. Let's go. Let's go. It's gonna heavy attack her down since my other hits would get glance. Plus we got this node that's gonna give me plus 60% extra attack. So this should be pretty sweet. Jeez, stuttering all around. No, I lost my fury. You only lose one though, so that's pretty good. I don't have the sound effects on, so I don't remember what noise this guy makes. But I'm guessing it's something like that. I'm sorry, I shouldn't make that noise. Don't some people have that kind of gag reflex when they hear someone puking? Plus, I imagine there's probably a lot of people in here that are like, dude, I don't want to hear that in my ear. So I'll make a more pleasant sound. Like... Ready? We need to bait out one more special. I love you! Yay! I think that was even worse. Oh my god. Alright. Ethan Martin sent over $1 saying that Hulkbuster he was talking about is in variant 4 BG. 1-star limit. Oh, yeah. The 1-star? Wait, did he say variant 4? Did I just misread that? Or maybe I guess I just misread that. I was thinking variant 2 for some reason. Yeah, that Hulkbuster you're kind of just screwed on. Best thing to do is just, yeah, bring a bleed immune and some revives. And that's kind of your option, you know? You can still get through it. It's just, it's annoying. Hopefully, Kabam makes a change at some point, because you don't really have too many 1-star champions in your roster period. I just scrolled up, by the way, and yeah, I see it. Variant 4. Whoops, my bad. But yeah, unfortunately, there's not really too many options. You got to power through with old unit man, essentially. I mean, you could save up revives. You don't actually have to spend units, but you know. I have a split personality, said Tom. Being frank. Oh, no. That's Zarni, not you too, dude. No. No. No, say it ain't so. BG, I did a Tom joke. No, dude. Say it ain't so. No. BG, my ex-wife still misses me, but her aim is starting to improve. Big Red 2. I will end this stream. I will turn this car around so fast. Let's finish this up with Colossus. It'll be much faster than the other champs here for sure. Ooh, all of you though. Ooh. I'm gonna have to go on a joke reading strike. How come your power bars look a little different? It's just a bug. Probably will be fixed next update. I don't know if Kabam commented on it, but it's gonna get fixed. It was never intended to look that way. At this point, I'm kind of used to it, but definitely a bug. Should have just ripped an L2 there. That was a waste. All right, we'll end it with a mega punch to the top of her head. Oh, nice punch. Mine was stronger. I'm beyond astonished how you can go on such excruciating long tangents about things, but then forget the entire thing you're answering 10 seconds in. Well, I guess I'm just an astonishing kind of guy, Hunter. What can I say? Don't want to brag, but it's just who I am. Wait, was that a compliment or an insult? Damn it. All right, let's go back to the arena. How far away am I from these final milestones? Not too far away. See, I mean, the Sunday arena, I'll skip it if there's other things going on, but it is pretty rewarding, I gotta say. You get 755 star shards from these milestones, and then that usually puts me in this 11 to 30. It's not bad. Totally worth doing if you guys have some extra grind time available. The power bars look the same? Yeah, a lot of people's power bars look the same. Not everybody's, but a lot of them. Shoot your landlord sending over another buck with the angel face. This can't be good. Nothing's ever been good with that emoji. Thompsons, this is your stream. I'm just going to address you instead of BG. I was in an 80s band called The Prevention. We were better than The Curse. Disgusting. Absolutely terrible. What kind of music did you play? I'm kidding. Boo! Boo. BG, is Cable good in your opinion? No. Cable, he kind of sucks, unfortunately. He actually has a bunch of abilities. Like, his toolkit's not bad. But Kabam, for some reason, again and again and again, just did not want to add synergies to this guy. Like, powerful ones, at least. I mean, they kind of added powerful ones, but they added them in a different type of way. Like, let's go ahead and take a look at Ant-Man. They did it. They almost turned him into like a different variation of Heimdall, where he supports like all the mutants. With certain guys, Mr. Sinister here. All mutants randomly start the fight with either plus 25% passive attack, power rate, or armor rating. That's not one of them. Is it? Yeah, here we go. And then he's got another one with Sunspot here. Ability accuracy is increased by 30% during special attacks, increased up to 60% based on Sunspot's signature level. Who is this good for anyway? Who wants additional ability accuracy during specials? There's got to be some champions. Off the top of my head, I don't know if I could think of them. I mean, Rogue, she has a chance on her specials, right? Or does that just go by crit? How does this work? So it says chance to be critical. Does that go by like crit? Like actual, like is this just a regular ability accuracy that can be increased? Or is this like crit rating type of crit or something like that? I'm not sure. Either way, maybe you guys have some. Domino, I was thinking Domino, but I wasn't sure how her abilities worked too. Because doesn't hers just go by like critical bleeds or something? Does ability accuracy work for that? Or does it stun with her? I can't remember how her specials even work. I think there's got to be. All right, you know what? Let's pop this back open one more time, real quick. Maybe Archangel. Yeah, Archangel could be good. There's certainly not many, I don't think, in that list. So it's pretty interesting. One day I feel like that synergy could have a lot of potential to it, but I don't know if it has too much right now. Sergio, send it over to Sergio Pisano. Thank you very much. Saying, hey BG, trying to 100% Act 5, 3, and 5, 4. What 5-star do you think would be more useful to rank up? Hulkbuster, Havoc, Gwenpool, Archangel, Iceman, Blade, and Red Hulk, all unawakened. Okay. And 100%, 5, 3, and 5, 4. So I'm actually kind of leaning towards Hulkbuster. Not only is Hulkbuster just a pretty solid all-around champion, but I think you can also use him after 5, 3, and 5, 4 in the variants. So I'm not sure if he would be the #1 best for 5, 3, and 5, 4, but because he can kind of carry over to those variants after the fact, I think that's going to be a good option. Some of your others here, Blade is pretty insane for Act 5, as long as you have like a Ghost Rider synergy, which you probably do. If you have all these good 5-stars, you probably have at least a 3-star Ghost Rider. Really good. Like so many of the bosses and just champions in general are tagged as villains in those quests. That yeah, Blade, he really is a monster. Those are probably my 2 picks. I don't think the other champions are bad necessarily, but I just think that Hulkbuster and Blade, they probably shine a little bit more. Archangel is pretty useful for certain situations too, but he doesn't. He can stay like a rank below your others, kind of thing. You know what? I'm probably not going to start the arena right when it first drops. Maybe I will. Nah, I usually don't. Let's just use the 6 stars. I was trying to save them, so that way I can run them as soon as the arena starts tomorrow, if I choose. But I don't think I'm going to be doing that, so screw it. Let's get through these milestones a little bit faster. But yeah, man, I hope that helps. I'm thinking Blade is probably better for 5.3 and 5.4, but it's better to have Hulkbuster for the variants after. If you think the variants, they're too far away to think about right now, that's fine. Just, you know, go with Blade. Wait, hold on. Oh, wait. I take that back. You said all unawakened. I was trying to think. Hold on. Because Blade, a lot of his value does come from his awakened abilities, healing and stuff like that. I mean, he'd still be really good for it. I guess my answer's still the same. You know, probably Blade is better just for 5.3 and 5.4, even unawakened. And if you do think you're going to enter the variants soon, then you could just go with Hulkbuster now. But otherwise, you can wait on it, and you'll get more rank and materials later. You know. I hope that advice helps. Thank you very much for the 2, dude. Eric Palahovich said an over 5. What in the world? Just saying, what's up, Brian? Dude, Eric, what's up, man? How you doing, man? Fancy seeing you in these parts. What's up, dude? How are you doing? We should talk one of these days. Catch up on life. But I'm doing good, man. I hope you are too. All this craziness. Can't sleep, so tuned into the stream. All right, man. I hear you. That's kind of the tagline for these streams. If you can't make dreams, come hang out on the stream. Dang, it's pretty late over there, but at this point too, huh? Yeah, let's talk soon. Definitely, man. Definitely. Brian, believe it or not, I once interviewed a pair of boxer shorts. Suffice to say, it was brief. Ugh, Tom. You just make a joke about boxers and briefs, underwear just in general. Boo. Terrible, dude. Are you in the CCP right now? I am. And if so, how do you think Airwalker will be? I know Seaton was kind of knocking him. I didn't even play with him a single time. The thing about me and the CCP is I'm in there, but I don't know. I don't always get a chance to play with the new champions. It's actually pretty time consuming. It's more time consuming than you guys would think to keep up with all that stuff, while also like, you know, playing the game so much in order to be free to play and trying to catch up on the Abyss and things like that. Right now I'm playing the game a bit more than I used to, just to try to catch up. So I am putting in more time each day, grinding it out. So I would love to play these new characters more, but yeah, that's kind of what it comes down to. Is right now the choice is between these characters that honestly they weren't all that interesting. They didn't seem all that interesting to me, so it's between that and just grinding arena, and I chose arena. If the characters looked more interesting, like they were going to be big time game changers and everything, I would have said screw the arena, let's try these guys out. But I didn't get that vibe from them when I saw like Dave's deep dive video and stuff. So like the Airwalker Special 3. I mean, their animations are sick. Kabam always kills it with the animations. Sometimes the champions, they're just defenders or something like that, though, and they're definitely not as interesting to play with. Let me, you know what? Here's what I'll do real quick though. It's been a while since I looked at their synergies, and we're gonna take one more trip over to Aunt May. I'm gonna look at both of the new champions this month. So starting with Dragon Man, because that was the first one I spotted. Let me see here. So we just have some crit rating. Oh yeah, that's right. This one with the Invisible Woman was kind of interesting. When becoming invisible, retain 40% of vulnerabilities on the opponent. 40% is pretty good, but unless this champion's just awesome on his own, I feel like 40% is like almost not enough. All right, and then this one with Diablo. I kind of wanted to try Diablo out. Kabam John was saying that you know, Diablo was actually pretty good with the synergy or something like that, but who knows, man? Maybe that was just maybe he just has a thing for Diablo, because I get the feeling I'm still not gonna like this guy. But the synergy: instantly consume concoctions after they've been brewed. Additionally, concoctions have a 50% chance to be recovered after brewing. All right, this one's Tigra. Neutralized opponents have negative 100% auto block ability accuracy. Don't care about that. This is the one I want to try the most, but I don't have a high level Mr. Fantastic. So this one says each careful study passive on the opponent increases Mr. Fantastic's matching special attacks damage by 50%. I think this is pretty big. I still don't know a ton about Mr. Fantastic, but I think you can get 2 of them going, right? And then that combined with his awaken ability that says Mr. Fantastic gains additional. Oh no. The second part, here we go. Mr. Fantastic's offensive combat power rate is increased by 10 to 50% for each careful study pass on the opponent. With the extra power gain and the extra amount of specials that you're throwing off, I think it could be pretty good. I got to go through his abilities again. Yeah, I'll go through his abilities again later. All right, hold on. I want to check out the other new guy, Airwalker, synergies. We need to keep playing the arena while I'm doing this, though. Some more crit. Elder Galactus. This is solo just for Airwalker. Nova. This one, I remember this vaguely now. Reaching 75 Nova charges refreshes Nova's Fury buffs even while at maximum stacks. This could be pretty good. Nova, I found him to be kind of fun, but also not quite. What's the right word? Kind of like intuitive to play. It seemed like I had to change the playstyle too much, and it just didn't feel very good. The payoff really wasn't there for it. So maybe with this, maybe Nova's worth revisiting. And the other synergies here, one with Green Goblin. I hate playing Green Goblin. Special attack 1, laser beams, power drain, who cares? Phoenix, while empowered, heavy attacks also refresh Phoenix's armor break debuffs. I don't think that's enough for Phoenix. And then Ebony Maw. Oh yeah, that's right, 70%. He basically has just a flat out 70% increased attack rating if the fight goes long enough. But some powerful synergies, but they're with champions that I think they're just so far away from me wanting to play those champions that I you know, don't care enough about the synergies to try them out, I guess. Come on, bro. This is boring. Well, you can always leave the stream, man. No one's forced you to here. How are you liking your duped Invisible Woman? I've got a max sig and max level 4-star, rank 3 5-star. I think she's worse duped because her starting invisibility is so quick and has a cooldown. I haven't really played her much. Invisible Woman, I always think of her as potentially an underrated champion, but I've never really given her the time, including my 6-star awakened one. Just never played with her really. Snotman, there's Lantax video for Nova Synergy. Nova still sucks. Okay. Definitely something I want to try out on my own at some point, but there's so many things to do in this game, man. You need an infinite amount of time to test it all. What's going on, BG? Watch you go for Aegon and the class crystals. Was gunning for Namor and Aegon and got them back to back. Whoa. Congrats, dude. Best luck I've had in the game. Yeah, that's pretty damn good luck, I'd say. Congrats, dude. Well, I understand that, but would you recommend using units in arena for the champions? Because I got rank 3 Aegon that just solo 5-3 and 5-4, so I'm happy. Sometimes it's worth using units in the arena. Usually it's not. It's only worth it if like the champion's actually good, or they have a powerful synergy. Like, you have to think about it like this: what is, like, if you're gonna spend those units, what are you getting out of it? If it is a good champion that is going to help you to get through content, get you the next story progression title, get through a variant difficulty, anything in the game, help you out in Alliance War, Alliance Quest, save you resources, like, are you going to make up those units in the long run? Is it good investment if you dumped, let's say, 500 units to get a champion? In the long run, is that going to save you more resources to kind of make up for that initial cost? The other kind of, the other thing about, I would say, using units to refresh to get new champions, there is something to be said about a strategy for trying to collect, like, every single champion. And initially, especially initially, when you don't have too many champions and you're just kind of trying to play catch up, it might be worth it using some units just to expand your roster, so that way you can eventually reach a point where you're grinding in arenas and you no longer have to use units to to grind for new champions. There's something to be said about that, but I would say that affects like 0.01% of players. Most people, I would not recommend that to. Will Magneto be good for Labyrinth and Abyss 100% after buff? I don't know. We need to see. We need to wait first and make sure that he is as powerful as we think he's gonna be. It's still in the beta, so changes can very easily be made to the champion. And beyond that, I mean, I think he's good against metal champions, but you're probably going to have an easier time if you have someone like Aegon for those things. I don't think Aegon can be replaced. But will Magneto be a good substitute? Hard to say. Potentially. What's the easiest heralds in your opinion? Vision Arcus? Is Vision Arcus a herald? Like the Herald of Galactus people? Or do you just mean like the side quest of the month, the Herald difficulty? I actually haven't done the Herald difficulty, if that's what you're talking about. BG, have you discussed it in the stream yet? I'm talking about the Summoner's Showdown vid in the MCOC channel. We didn't discuss it in detail. I referenced it a couple times. There's not a whole lot to say. It's a good video, but we don't have a ton of info other than, like, this is kind of just advertising, hey man, the tournament is here. Here's how some of the rules work if you haven't been keeping up with the forum posts. This is the breakdown. The new info that we got out of it is that there's going to be some sort of cold snap effect from Silver Surfer. And that could be a node we're already familiar with, like, what's it called? Frostfire? Freezer Burn? I think it's Freezer Burn, right? Could be something like that, or could be something entirely new. We don't really know. That's kind of where we're at. Yeah, easiest Herald of Galactus quests. Yeah, I haven't done them yet. I need to do them. I really need to do them. I need to figure out which day that I'm going for. I want to look at the rewards again. I think I'm just gonna go for shards. I have a lot of catalysts. I usually like to go for catalysts, and unless the shards just look like it's not a lot of them, you know, if that's the case, if there's a kind of a puny amount of shards, I'll still go for the catalyst. But at this point, I'm just kind of desperate for more champions, and even if I dupe my 5 stars, I just want to kind of convert that stuff to 6 stars. And yeah, man, I really need some kind of prestige option here. Okay, I think that was it. I just didn't claim the rewards, right? Here we go. Okay, nice and easy. Speaking of, we actually have a couple minutes here. I want to find that forum post. I have to do an AQ fight again as well, but tonight's kind of a chill night, so I can go find that forum post and look at the rewards real quick. It's probably the Doom or Void one, IMO, if you have decent spread of counters. Well, I usually run Suicides, and I could get around the Void, I'm sure, still, but... Let me see. Prepare yourself to Galactus. Is this it? Oh, pledge, not prepare. Jeez, pledge yourself to Galactus. Of course, it's super tiny. I can't really make it any bigger. Okay. Hold on. I'm sure there's an infographic that I could find, maybe on Trucos' page or something like that. Let me see. Here we go. Nope, never mind. Not it. Here we go. Okay. All right. Herald of Galactus. Oh, you know, I think Kat made one too. Hold on. Now that I think about it, I think she made one. I think hers looks like that one looked pretty good, but I think hers looked even cooler. And if she didn't, well, then we'll go back to that one. Let me see. Aha. They're both pretty cool, but this one has all the champions, right? Does this one have it too? Kind of has the bosses. Okay. God, I need this to be larger though, man. My head covers it up when I do this. All right, let me see. So the amount of shards. Oh, you get generics 6 stones with the shards versus the catalyst. And then there is a mixed week or mixed day as well. That's right. I'll probably go shards. I do like getting catalyst, man. I really like ranking up champions, but yeah, I'll probably go shards. So Sunday, maybe I should have just done it today. Maybe I'll do it next Sunday. It'll give us something to do on a Sunday when there's not too many arenas going on. Because otherwise I'd have to wait until Wednesday for Arcus here, or Friday for Doom. Yeah, I'll think about it a little bit more. Maybe I'll do it Friday. Friday or Sunday or something like that. Okay. Anywho. Enough of that. Paula Saratella sent it over to saying, wait, oh my goodness, why did I say Paul? Did I really say Paula? Dude, I'm so sorry. Paul. Or did I just imagine I said that because of the Saratella? Maybe, I don't know what I said. Dude, I'm starting to lose it. Whatever I said, Paul, I'm so sorry. One way or another, I'm sure I messed things up here. But Paul Saratella, thank you very much. Saying BG, rank 5 Cap Marvel, Sparkles, or Colossus. Woof. Both immensely powerful champions. I don't have a Cap Marvel. I do have a Colossus, and I use Colossus all the time. And maybe that makes me a little bit biased, but I kind of have to say Colossus here because of how frequently I turn to Colossus. The dude, his immunities, he's irreplaceable, man. He gets so much done. Cap Marvel has some really powerful abilities as well, right? When awakened, the invulnerability. I mean, there's not that many champions that have a semi-reliable invulnerability type thing, right? Especially if you have the Nick Fury synergy, it could be an amazing pair of champions teamed up. But yeah, man, I kind of favor Colossus just because I have Colossus, I use Colossus, I know Colossus. So that's kind of what I'm gonna say here. But honestly, they're both amazing champions, and I don't think it really matters which one you rank up first, because you do want to rank up both eventually. So I wouldn't sweat the decision too much either way. You know? But dude, thank you very much for the 2. I just use Colossus so much. Have to say him. Ziski sent it over 10 as well. What's up, dude? Saying, oh, steak and eggs for breakfast today. Ooh. Your favorite breakfast duo: milk and cereal, bagel and cream cheese, pancakes and sausage, yogurt and granola, oatmeal and banana, or other. Bagel bites and tacos. It doesn't have to be traditional breakfast, right? Bagel bites and tacos for me. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I mean, I guess cereal and milk. Cereal, it's the convenience factor is what does it. I usually, I don't know. I usually don't have like traditional breakfast foods. I eat whatever I want to eat at any point in the day, whether it's something that's usually served for dinner or breakfast or whatever. But if I am gonna eat something right when I wake up, dude, I don't want to do any cooking. I don't want to do any cooking, period. So you can't beat cereal and milk. I'm trying to think if I can come up with something better, and I don't think I can. Beans and corn is fine. I do love some beans and corn. All right, let me do this fight. All champion classes but mutant have their base attack reduced. Well, guess what? Colossus is a mutant. Let's go. Blueberry bagel with strawberry cream cheese is the correct answer, BG. That does sound good, Dicer. The bagel, that was going to be second, man. You guys know I love a good bagel. That was definitely going to be my second answer. Although, I got to be honest, cream cheese. Listen, I don't hate cream cheese. If that's all there is, I'll have cream cheese and it'll be fine. But if given the option, I usually will go with something else. A little bit of butter and then lightly toast it, you know what I mean? Get it all melted in there in the pores of the bagel bread. Alright, I want to get an L3 off. I'm running Suicide, so I really don't want to use L2s. And besides, the way this global works, this is power to cower. So the opponent is gaining more power for each combo in my meter here. You see I have 26 hits, about to be 27. That's going to disappear, actually. Because it resets. Oh, God. I forgot he had an L2. Dude, I almost got destroyed by that. Whew. I thought he was using an L1 for a second there. But anyway, the way to reset it so that the opponent is not gaining additional power based on my combo count is either to intentionally get hit or use a special 3. So kind of works out that, hey, running Suicides, low health, don't want to use an L2 anyway. At this point, though, you know what? Let it rip, baby. Send that L2. Give me some crits. No crits. Oh, God. Why'd I choose to do that? No, no, no. I don't know if I'm going to make it out of this fight alive. %6 health. Luckily, I've got a bunch of armor to protect me. Ah, we were fine. Cinnamon raisin bagel with honey roasted peanut butter. You lost me on that one. The previous bagel that you mentioned, Dicer, I was all for it. But cinnamon raisin bagel with honey roasted peanut butter, not for me. I mean, I never tried it, so who knows? Maybe I would like it, but by the sound of it, I'm thinking not me. Ooh, we got Last Arnie coming in with a toasted raisin bagel with whipped cream cheese. I'd probably eat that one over the other. I don't remember the last time I had a like a raisin bagel. Problem with me is I like plain bagels too much. Plain is always going to be my first choice. I like raisins too. It's not even that I don't like them. But keep them out of my bagel if possible. All right. Let's get some units here, man. I'm going to spin out 2. Come on, give me a double 225. Hunter, I'm about to throw up. What did Hunter say? Ryan's breakfast is water, cereal, and mustard soda. Hunter. No. BGE, you ever decide to shower purely because someone texted / called and said they were coming over? Yeah. It's probably the best reason to shower. Even though you could smell yourself the day prior. Oh, it continues. And didn't shower then. Or is that just my Saturday? Listen, we all have those days. It may not be a normal occurrence, but I think we all have those days where we're just not feeling like doing anything. Including basic hygiene. Speed up D. Send it over a buck as well, saying, I love you. Speed up D. What's up, dude? Thank you very much for the love, the support, as always. Dude, I really thought I was gonna go over one more for some units. The anti-troll. The reverse hustle. But speed up D, thank you. Dysentery Joe, thank you. And thank you, everybody. On that note, I think it's time to head out of here for the night. We are out of things to do on this Sunday evening. Funny, BG never starts his stream with arena crystals. Guess he's changing things up. Nice try, Fitz. Nice try. Saturday? I def wasn't gonna yesterday, but then people came over. Yeah. Usually any good strategies to use unduped cap infinity? I pulled them from a legendary crystal the other day. Parry heavy is really all you need to know with cap infinity. That's enough to get you started at least. You want to mostly parry heavy. I mean, if as long as the opponent doesn't have limber, you could parry medium heavy. And then since your heavy attack is multi-hit, you want to immediately after the first hit of the heavy attack use your special 2. That's where the big damage is going to come from. And that is all you need to know. You gain furies when you do the heavy attacks, by the way. Okay, yeah, man, I'm out of here, though. Shout out to Ziski for being tonight's biggest D. Ooh. Claim that. 1964, the year I was born. Almost. What is this? Second to last. But seriously, as a Canadian, the best breakfast is crepes with hash and eggs. Dude, I forgot about hash browns. Favorite breakfast that I don't get to eat very much. Hash browns, just with ketchup. There it is. That's the breakfast duo. There it is right there. Crap, I thought he was just saying hash. Yeah, not exactly. All right. Seriously, though, I am out of here. Ziski, thank you again. Thank you to everyone else. I will see you guys tomorrow. There's Summoner Showdown stuff is starting tomorrow. I don't know what my plans are, man. I don't know if I'm going to stream day one. Maybe I will. We'll see. I probably will. But I'm probably not going to be around when it first starts, so... Maybe I'll have to give me a little bit of time on that. Maybe we'll do a midday stream tomorrow. But okay, I will see you guys then. Good night, everybody.